Welcome back. The American Red Cross and your local fire departments want to help keep you safe from fire. And one of the best ways to do that is to ensure that homes have a working, up-to-date fire alarm. You know, locally, the Wyoming Fire Department is going to be going door to door to install smoke alarms where they are needed this Saturday. You know, Sandy Schellenbarger is from the American Red Cross Western Chapter, Western Michigan Chapter.
Yep.
Hi, Shelley. Brad Dornbus is a fire inspector from the Wyoming Fire Department, both here to give us all the details. Hi, Brad. Hi, Shelley. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sandy.
Oh, sorry. Did I call you Shelley? Thank you, Sandy. Well, Sandy.
That's okay.
Sandy, from the Red Cross, talk about how long you guys have been doing. I mean, this is not a new thing for you.
No, this is our 10th year. And I've been with it all 10 years.
Okay.
So
you've seen the good work this can do.
absolutely. We can vouch for 5 lives saved in Michigan and 2 of them in Muskegon.
So you know firsthand that this has saved lives. You have
Yes.
5 specific individuals that you know that this has worked
Yes.
for. So just imagine their families and the futures for those 5 families
Oh, yeah.
multiplied across the country.
Yes.
Because these fire alarms obviously are super important. And
Right.
Wyoming Fire Department is going to be doing some really good work for people in the community. Is there going to be a cost for this?
No, installation and alarms are free
Okay.
all the time.
So you can do this year round.
We do this year round.
Okay. How can someone watching right now go, hey, I wouldn't mind getting a fire alarm or to make sure my home is safe?
They just have to give me a call. Do I need to tell the number?
No. We can
Okay.
put I'm sure we'll have the number and all that information on the screen. Is
Yep.
it really that simple?
It's that simple.
Just picking up the phone, give you a call,
Yep.
and we'll hook it up. Brad, let's talk a little bit about, you see this.
Sure.
Your fire department has been to these places, and you just have to shake your head because the first thing people ask after a car accident is, were they wearing a seatbelt? The first thing they ask after a home fire is, did they have working fire alarms?
Yeah. Yep. Did they have active, working smoke alarms installed or not? So a lot of places that we go to do not have active working smoke alarms,
Is
right?
Is that a fact that most of the places you go are?
There's quite a few that do not have them in there, or they're, quite old, right?
Right.
Or if they were making the beep like a low battery, people will just pull it down because it's the annoying beep. They'll disconnect it. They had a couple installed like by the kitchen, so they burn some food and then they
Yeah.
just put it away, set it on the counter, and then forget about it.
Oh my goodness! I think you've been in my home, Brad. I think I've done that myself. So this is obviously something that people tend to let go, to let slide because of until you don't know you need it until you need it type of thing, right?
Well, and if you were to go buy them, at your local hardware store or local store, I mean, they're expensive, right? So that's why, like Red Cross's program and across the state with My Prevention, we've been able to get them donated for free. So a lot of the local fire departments in the area will be able to install them for free as well.
Okay, so this is not only safe for your family, it's going to be cost effective because this is going to just be installed for you. For those who have them in their homes,
Yep.
is there you said they've updated those old ones, the older batteries, the new ones last much longer. Is there a certain place, a certain height, how high up on the wall they should go? I mean, that type of information.
Yeah, so basic installation requirements for smoke alarms is we like them anywhere between like the ceiling height to about 12 inches down.
Okay.
You don't want them too low because then the smoke has to get that much lower before the smoke alarm activates, right?
Sure.
So typically we like to put them one in each bedroom and then outside of the bedroom, like in a common hallway, one on each floor of your house, so if you have an upstairs and a basement, and then also a mechanical room. And like I said earlier, we try to keep them out of the kitchen area, in case you burn the bacon or something like that. And then once people take them down, then they kind of forget about it, right? So, and then one thing to remind people of, is when the smoke alarm goes off, everybody has to get outside, have a safe meeting place, out in the front or whatever, and try to account for everybody that was in the house.
Absolutely, you have to have that plan, and these things, checking them is important too. I mean, the one you have here, is this live?
Yeah. So this one here, so just to check them, you can just hold the button down here, and it will kick on, and it'll run through a couple cycles.
There it is. Nobody's missing that sound.
No.
All right, so making sure that that's working in your home for all of the fire alarms that you have. When the people come out to install that, I'm sure that's a good time to do that, right? To check all of them?
Yeah, so what we'll do is when we come out, we install them, we go over the requirements for them, how long they last. So typically the new ones are all like a sealed battery. They'll last for about 10 years
Okay.
before you have to throw them out and get new ones. So there is no batteries to replace in these anymore.
I love that, Brad.
So, which is nice.
How many times did we walk around the house figuring out which 9-volt we were going to put in where,
Exactly.
right? And those days are gone. Sandy, how can people help? I mean, is there a way that people can join in the fire department and volunteer?
Absolutely. If they call the number that was on the screen before, talk to me. I can tell them where to be, when to be there, and we'll train them how to put them in and the paperwork necessary, and off they go. We'll be out from approximately 9:30 till about 12:30, and we hope to install about 300 alarms.
That would be amazing. Let's get these
Yeah.
things installed. And you, if you're listening to this, you know somebody who needs this. There's the number again on your screen, 307-8663. Could be you. Free smoke alarms installed in homes. You don't want to lose those precious things in your home, including those pets and your family. Stay safe and make sure that those fire alarms are working. redcross.org for more. We'll be right back.